If you're looking for a pet, look no further. Kim Warnick with the Home Humane Society is here with our pet of the week. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you.
Great to have you, and it looks like you've brought an older cat this time.
I did. This little beauty is Clover. She was brought in, has been with us for a few weeks. She actually was acting as a nurse mom for some kittens that were abandoned. And she has finished raising them and now has been spayed and is definitely ready to go to her forever home.
Oh my goodness, she really deserves a home then, because it's so, I mean, how does that work, first of all? Tell us about that.
Well, kittens and cats are a lot more accepting, and it's easier to foster a newborn onto a cat than you would imagine. Most mommies will take them if they've had a litter recently, and we had just weaned her litter, so they have all been adopted, and she went ahead and took the spare kitty, and that kitten's been adopted, so now it's her turn.
So it should be good for someone who has an apartment, has a busy schedule, something that's not going to require a lot of work.
She really will. She's pretty low key. She's a little nervous here. You can see her tail flipping around. But, not very demanding in the shelter. She's happy to just kind of hang out with everybody. If you get her out and interact with her, she's real calm. So definitely would be great for an older person or, like you said, somebody who works a lot of hours but doesn't want to come home to absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you want to come home to someone. And during the summer months, Kim, is where pet owners see the most fleas, ticks. Let's talk a little bit about what you've been seeing at the Humane Society right now. There's people who are using almost like these DIY, like how to treat fleas and ticks instead of using the proper medication or shampoo.
We unfortunately have seen a couple in the last week of chemical burns, and what we have seen happen and what we believe is happening, people are purchasing things that are not intended for companion animals. You can buy things at the feed store that say they're for fleas and ticks, but you have to be very careful. You need to read the instructions, make sure you follow them exactly, because what we've seen, people are dumping the chemicals on the animals without dilution, without following instructions, and then we get them in and literally it's a chemical burn and it's very, very painful.
One thing that I have found that works for my dog, that it's a one-time cost for 8 months, is Seresto, the collar, or also treating your yard. I think that's the #1 thing that you need to do,
right?
Because that'll get rid of the situation in the yard and that'll help you out.
Definitely.
Right, it's kind of a multi-level situation. You have to treat the yard, but you also have to treat the pet. And always the best products are found at your veterinarian. The over-the-counter stuff is not real effective and can cause animals some problems. So please get with a veterinarian if you're having that problem. Or if you choose not to do that, make sure you're reading instructions and being careful with what you're putting on those animals.
Definitely, because you don't want to hurt them at all. 425 paws is the number if you'd like to adopt this beautiful grown cat right here. Thank you so much, Kim, for joining us.
Thank you.